coming down for the white flag.
One more lap to go on this .533 track. There's the white flag from Doyle Ford. One more lap to go. Let's watch this final lap and see if Ernie Irvan can hold off the challenge of defending Winston Cup champion Rusty Wallace, who won his first race here at Bristol. Ernie Irvan, it appears, is going to. Here he is off the fourth corner. Yes, Ernie Irvan wins the Busch 500.
Oh, look at this group.
The Kodak Morgan McClure team.
Oh, man. Now, those guys happy.
And Ernie Irvan from Modesto, California, has finally done it. He has come close this year. He has run so well since taking over this ride.
6 is Dale Jarrett. Rick Mast is going to finish this race in 4th. Ernie Irvan coming to the line and will win the 33rd annual 500 at about 55 miles an hour. Thank you. Hand out and waving. Irvan in this surprising, unbelievable finish to the 500 as Earnhardt and Allison get tangled up. Kyle Petty on the back straightaway. 3 laps to go.
7 off of it, and the white flag is being displayed to Ernie Irvan.
And Mark Martin tries to get on the inside. Here's Davey Allison. Mark is going to try to outbreak him down here. Oh, they're alongside. They're side by side. And Mark has to jam on the brakes. Yep. And he spins. And also the 28 car spins.
Mark Martin and Davey Allison both spin in turn number 1, the 2nd and 3rd place cars. Mark just went in a little too hard there on the inside of Ernie Irvan in a bid for the lead. I thought he had the corner made, but as he came out, the car got around on him, and Davey Allison also had to stand on the brakes and spin, and that's going to give the victory, apparently, to Ernie Irvan.
And Davey Allison just now got his car going as Richard Petty comes off the corner, and Richard goes by.
Boy, Richard Petty is going to have a very, very good finish here this afternoon. And Ricky Rudd is also going to benefit from this, not only in terms of where he finishes in the race, but of course the all-important points that he will gain. Now here is Ernie Irvan in the Kodak Film Chevrolet, coming off of corner number 6, headed for the final corner here at Watkins Glen International. Here he comes, Ernie Irvan. Receives the checkered flag and wins the Budweiser at the Glen. Ernie Irvan from Modesto, California wins his 2nd event of the year and his first since the Daytona 500. The Kodak Film Chevrolet, driven by Ernie Irvan. 2 wins in 1991, none so far in 92, but today could be the day as the Kodak crew looks on. And the white flag is displayed to Ernie Irvan. He's on his last lap. Ernie Irvan on his last lap, headed for victory at Sears Point. 2nd consecutive road course win. He won at Watkins Glen last year.
Now he just got to be careful that no one in front of him gets off the course, or he doesn't get off the course.
Well, one just got off the course up here in turn 7, Benny, but he's way off the course. I don't think he's going to bother anything. That's the 09 car of R.K. Smith. He came in here hot and just went completely off the racetrack. He's out of harm's way, though. I don't think he put down any oil or anything that way.
Ernie Irvan coming over the hill, headed down through the carousel for the final time. Through turn number 6 now, out onto the straightaway. And Ned, you can see him.
There he comes, and for the last time, at least under competition. And he knows he's got, and here's another car in front of him, almost the Ron Hornaday car. Locking the brakes, a lot of smoke there. He had to give Ernie an anxious moment, but he got his car headed through that corner the way it needed to be. Headed right down towards Benny Parsons in turn 8.
Here he comes, no problem. Left-hander. Now back to the right. Coming directly at me. Congratulations, Ernie. Dropped in 4th gear. Here comes Terry Labonte.
Ernie Irvan about to win his 4th Winston Cup event. He comes down toward turn number 11, his final difficult area of the racetrack that he must negotiate before accelerating to the start-finish line, in this case the finish line. Here he is, Ernie Irvan, off of corner number 11. He sees the checkered flag from starter Doyle Ford, and here it is, the checkered waves, and Ernie Irvan has National Raceway. The white flag is out. One more lap to go for Ernie Irvan. Sterling Marlin has closed in on him, though. He's within less than a car length.
All right, Dale Jarrett's hoping he can get close enough and he'll get side by side. He can make that move that he made earlier when he took the lead. Of course, that was Davey Allison and Ernie Irvan then, but I don't think Jarrett's going to get that close this time.
Off the banking of turn number 2, down the backstretch for the final time. Irvan stretches it out just a little bit. Let's see what happens behind as Dale Jarrett hangs on to 3rd position. Irvan has the lead as they head for turn number 3, still keeping about a 2 or 3 car length separation between himself and Sterling Marlin. Jarrett is working the high side. Bodine and Elliott are low. Here they come off the banking. This will decide who wins the Pepsi 400. The checkered flag is out. Ernie Irvan wins it. Marlin is second, followed by Dale Jarrett, and then a very close battle between Jeff Bodine and Bill Elliott for 4th.
And Jeff Bodine won it.
Did he?
Won the battle. Yeah, he finished 4th. A little bit closer. Yes, he is. They come up on some other traffic, and he is moving closer. The white flag is out. One more lap.
Doyle Ford says, gentlemen, go for it. This is it. It's that orange, number 4 in front. Sterling Marlin trying to find a hole and pull in here.
But he has a bumper there. That bumper is the car number 5 of Ricky Rudd. He's got to pass him before he can get to the 4 car. Got him in a box right there now. Yeah, Harry Gant down on the inside. He's got a lot of General Motors cars around him, and it's going to be tough. But remember where the start finish line is. It's a long way down there.
190-mile-per-hour chess game as Sterling Marlin tries to sort it out through the 4th turn. Here they come for the flyover. Down in the final lap. The first DieHard 500 victory for car number 4. Let's see if he's gone. Down to the bottom comes Sterling Marlin, but he's still 6 car lengths back at the finish. And Ernie Irvan holds him off to take it home. It is car number 4, Ernie Irvan, scoring 3rd win of the season, and for the 8th time in his career, Sterling Marlin comes home in 2nd place.
Not often you see a car get a lap down. Ernie Irvan got a lap down early in the race when he had a flat tire, but made it up, came back and won the race.
Bobby Hillen credited.
Rusty Wallace as the white flag comes out. One more lap to go, and Martin is way up high and hits the wall and shoves Rusty down to the middle of the track.
Man, oh man.
And Irvan is there right on Earnhardt's bumper, and Irvan goes to the inside of Dale Earnhardt.
And the white flag is out. Here comes Martin. He's going with Ernie. Spencer going on the inside as well.
Irvan has the lead as they go down the backstretch. Jimmy Spencer fans out to 3 wide. Rusty Wallace goes 4 wide. Here they come.
Irvan, Earnhardt is off the pace. He might be running low in gas.
Dale Jarrett trying to get through. He's moved into a battle for 3rd position.
Earnhardt apparently is running out of gas in the turn.
He shuffled way back. Here they come off the 4th corner. Ernie Irvan leads him down now. Is he going to win the Winston 500? Jimmy Spencer is second. They come through the tri-oval. Checkered is waving. Ernie Irvan wins, and Rusty spins and gets airborne and flips wildly right at the start-finish line. Very reminiscent of his accident at Daytona.
Oh, man. That is too bad.
What a way.
Yeah, he's moving. I see him moving around in the car. I saw it there. We see his head moving around.
Yes, we do.
And it's Mark Martin.
We have Martin.
Run out of fuel.
The Fords are not getting the mileage the Chevrolets are getting.
But one is.
White flag.
Robert Yates, number 28, is still there. Last lap to decide it all. Sterling Marlin stays first. Ernie Irvan in 2nd. Back straightaway final time.
It's between these 2 cars. Has Troy Aikman brought Sterling some luck?
We'll see.
Can Ernie Irvan pass him on this last lap, this last turn?
Into turn 3. Sterling Marlin in front. Ernie Irvan closing ground. Here they come down the stretch for the final time. It is Sterling Marlin in the lead. Down to the inside comes the 28. Coming to the line. Sterling Marlin's going to win it. Ernie Irvan Morgan, who left the Morgan McClure ride to go with the 28 team of Robert Yates, is defeated by that team, and Sterling Marlin wins his first Winston Cup victory. To the line as the time begins to run out on this one. White flag coming out this time by, and it still stays Sterling Marlin first, Darrell Waltrip in second. Last lap. Anything left from Darrell Waltrip to close on Sterling Marlin? Looks a little doubtful here, Ned.
It looks doubtful. I think he's too far back to make any kind of move right now.
But he's coming.
He'll try, you can rest assured, but I think he has too much real estate between him and the 4 car.
And then there's a lot of real estate. About half a second back to Dale Jarrett third, Rusty Wallace fourth. Closing down the first 125-mile qualifier. Sterling Marlin coming to the line in car number 4. And he's going to take this one home.
And here's the battle for third as Jerry can see it. And then look on the back. This pack of cars that we see coming into the screen right now, that's the battle for the positions in the Daytona 500. And the 43 of Bobby Hamilton, I think he got it.
As did Joe Ruttman, and I think Joe Nemechek, Jeremy Mayfield will check them all for you shortly. But there's your winner, beginning right where he left off last year, defending 500 champion Shepard in 10th. Leading rookie in the race. Yeah, the 6 name's Ricky Craven. White flag is coming down.
The 6 car is not close enough to really make those things.
Craven, the leading rookie, up in 14.
This is it.
21 cars in the lead lap, and this is the final one. Draws away by about 3 car lengths. Cut it to 2. Here comes Earnhardt. The Intimidator will have to be at his intimidating best.
He's got him a running start, but it ain't going to be good enough.
I don't think it is either. He couldn't get the momentum that he needed.
Closes in, coming to 3. Sterling Marlin stays in front. Earnhardt nipping away at him here. Perched in second place. Trying to lurch out there. Launch one final assault out of turn 4. Down they come, the short 1,600-foot straightaway to the finish line. And the winner of the 1995 Daytona 500 is again Sterling Marlin. Morgan McClure, 9th career win, and 3 of them have been here at Daytona. What does Earnhardt have to do to win this race?
Today you need a quicker car.
Sterling Marlin waving, going down the back straightaway to 10,000 fans perched up there.
See, there it goes. Back out on the inside. That's a patented move.
Yeah.
Nobody does it better, that move, than Dale Earnhardt. Now, Dale will have to do it again, coming off a 2 over there. But the next time, you say, well, I'll slow that thing down just a little bit going in 3. Keep her down on the bottom of the racetrack. Let's see if he can do it.
This is the white flag. We're on the final lap. Sterling Marlin is a half a lap away from winning the TranSouth Financial 400. We continue to watch this battle for second place.
No, I didn't get up beside him that time coming off a 2.
Nope. Marlin is in turn 3 and 4. We'll keep an eye on him. Here are Earnhardt and Musgrave going through the corner. Here is Marlin taking the checkered flag, winning the race. Let's watch the battle for second. It goes to Earnhardt by about a half a car length. Ted Musgrave third. Here's a battle. Steve Grissom finishes in 6th and Michael Waltrip 7th. And Bill Weber was with Tony Glover.
Five-time winner here. Earnhardt back in 3rd. White flag is down to it. Sterling Marlin brings them down into turn number 1. Perfect line.
Earnhardt trying to get under Dale Jarrett, but Jarrett's right on the bottom of the racetrack. There was no room there for that. They got to run. Jarrett's going to try it on the outside. Marlin closes that gap. Nowhere to go. No power to pass.
4,000-foot back stretch is covered into the 3rd turn. Final time. Sterling Marlin leads them down. Jarrett with that Ford in 2nd. Earnhardt Chevrolet right there. Sterling Marlin, who won the Daytona 500 the last 2 years, looking stout. Here they come for the tri-oval. Let's see if anybody's going to make a move.
Earnhardt tried it down on the inside, but there was no place to go. He comes up on the outside of Jarrett, but he won't make the pass. Sterling Marlin will win it.
Sterling Marlin has won the 27th annual DieHard 500. Morgan McClure reigns on those restrictor plate tracks. Second place today at the finish, Dale Jarrett giving it a great run right to the final moment as he pulls.
Come down through the tri-oval, and the white flag is about to wave for Sterling Marlin.
Earnhardt has definitely gained on him through that traffic situation.
Here we go, the last lap. The white flag is showing. Sterling Marlin and Dale Jarrett go into turn number 1, nose to tail. Dale Earnhardt, several car lengths behind, will probably not be a factor in the win. Although he and Labonte have now hooked up into the draft, and they may come close to Jarrett.
Well, if they do, Jarrett will, whichever way he feels Earnhardt's going to go, he's going to try to get in front of him to try to let him push him by.
Now they move into turns 3 and 4.
$1,000 up for Jarrett if he can make a pass.
Let's see if he can do it. They come on to the tri-oval. Doesn't look very good, Ned.
No, it doesn't. I don't think he can do it.
Marlin has a one-car length advantage as they head for the line. There's the checkered flag. Sterling Marlin wins at Talladega with Dale Jarrett second and Dale Earnhardt, Terry Labonte finishing in 4th, and Michael Waltrip 5th. Here's John.
Oh, big bucket
Has been given. The Pepsi 400 is over. They will not attempt to restart this race because the rain continues to fall very, very heavily. It's still thundering and lightning, and besides that, the radar looks very, very poor, and it doesn't look like it's going to stop raining anytime soon. We are standing by to locate Sterling Marlin in order to do a McDonald's Winter Circle interview. We're waiting on him to come to Victory Lane, and when he does get there, we will have an interview with him. It's a damp Victory Lane that we visit here at Daytona late on a Saturday afternoon, but the race has been called because of rain. The McDonald's Winter Circle interview and Bill Weber.
And Sterling Marlin, congratulations on a soggy Saturday. You're certainly the big winner.
Yeah, we are. I tell you, all the guys on the Kodak team did a great job. Car drove great, ran great. I tell you, Runton did a good job with the motor, and everything fell our way. We had a little scare there early when the ignition went out and flipped the switch and clutched it and kept running. So I've never walked to Victory Lane, so I got here for the car cover, so it's kind of weird. So yeah, we're happy to be here, and hopefully it's the midpoint of the season, and we can get us a couple, 3 more wins and try to get back to top 3 of the championship race.
What is the magic with you and restricted plate races?
I tell you, it's this team. The guys do a great job with it. I've always enjoyed running Daytona and Talladega. They're my 2 favorite tracks. They're team's favorite tracks, and Runt slicks his chops when he gets ready to come down here, and it all goes together for us, and they really prepare well for here, and you know, it shows.
And Tony Glover, the Western Auto Mechanic of the race, so obviously in your estimation he certainly deserves that.
Yeah, he did. He made some good calls, and you know, some deals where we could have took 2 and went ahead and got 4 tires, and he's one of the greatest, and my hat's off to him.
Sterling Marlin, congratulations.
Okay, thanks.
Okay, Sterling Marlin had to walk to Victory Lane, but any way he can get here.
And here will be the big gainer in the point standings. If they were awarded now, he would move up 3 spots. White flag is out. 1 more lap to go for Bobby Hamilton. Clear sailing ahead. He's got John Andretti, who was behind him, now just ahead of him on this final lap. But Andretti has lost the lap and is in 18th. Here's Bobby Hamilton taking a checkered flag and winning the Goody's Headache Powder 500 at Martinsville, collecting his 3rd career victory.